Yeah. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another special episode of Captain Kirk Productions. Today on the show we have Dr. Burba and Drake.
Yes!
And Adam. Woo! Guys, today I'm particularly excited because for the first time in my 35-year history of living, I used a facilitator. And a facilitator, you send them your stuff and they'll get it signed for you and they will witness the signature on your comic and you'll get a yellow label. You don't even have to go to the convention. So I used Alpha Omega certification. It was a great experience. I love them. I sent my comics down to Florida and I sent off 4 books. And I'm so excited for all of them because 3 of them are Star Trek number 1s. And it's going to be a little interesting because two out of the 3 were graded. One was an 8.5, one was a 7.0, one was raw. So they were all pressed.
And you cracked them and got them signed.
Yes.
You cracked them.
They cracked them. They pressed them, so they could potentially get a grade bump. I don't know if they had pressable defects or not.
But CGC cracked it.
No, Alpha Omega certification has a presser. I think Alpha Omega cracked it, but they use their presser.
So these are grades CGC hasn't seen prior to breaking the books open.
Correct.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I like this.
So I'm excited for those. Those are signed by William Shatner and Gorge.
Of course.
So those are going to be amazing.
Legends.
And then, Adam,
Yep.
the 4th one is signed by none other than comic artist George Perez. The reason why that's significant,
That's great.
Eric, is because he was recently diagnosed with a terminal illness. He only has a few months left to live. So that is pretty awesome that I was able to get his stuff signed before that happened, but he's still doing events and things like that. So
that was a weird time to throw in awesome.
Yeah.
Like terminal illness.
Well,
that
okay.
was pretty
So
awesome.
I thought the same thing.
Go ahead, Eric.
But if you go on his Facebook page, he's actually extremally positive about it, and he's all about his fans.
Yes.
And so, he's just trying to live life to the fullest for, what time he has left. And he's just doing, conventions and photo ops and signings. And he's just the fans are just loving on him.
I think he enjoys it. And
Yeah.
Do we know what the illness is?
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I mean, sometimes it's cancer. I
Yeah.
can't recall what it is.
Okay.
But,
So this is what we'll start with, and then there's also another one that I'll go through here in a second. So
oh wow, this is
okay,
exciting.
so an 8.5.
A 9.4.
No, 8.5, 7.0. The other 2 were raw. I had
8.5 and 7.0.
I had a George Perez sign Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is a DC series.
Right. Very familiar.
So I believe these are all face down. So
And
that's a good thing.
never used this presser before. You've never used a facilitator
I have no
before.
idea what they've used.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're trustworthy.
Would you like me to hold them while you show them off?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, what's going on down there?
Let me.
There's a lot of stuff going on down there.
They're all not facing the same way.
They're not facing the same way.
Okay.
We should start popping the bubbles. That's the only noise that they haven't gotten.
I think that's a really good idea.
Okay.
Oh, these are little bubbles.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
This episode comes with
I'm
sound
excited
effects.
for this.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
All right, first one we have is Star Trek number 1. This is a 5.5. I believe this is the one I bought from the Xenia toy store. I can't remember how much this. I want to say it was $200. So I don't think that was too bad for a Star Trek one.
Right. Wow.
And signed by William Shatner and George Takei on August 14th, 21. That's pretty sweet.
Show the people.
So,
5.5. That's not bad, right?
No.
So you think that's the raw one?
I'm almost
That's
positive.
got to be the roll.
Because there's no way that would have gone from a 7 to a 5.5.
Well, I don't know.
Unless they dropped
real
it.
bad news.
Yeah, I would be pretty ticked. But that's alright.
That's awesome. They're both on the cover of that one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other 2, one of them I bought off eBay. It was maybe $400 or $500.
You bought it graded?
I think that was the highest graded one. I can't
Okay.
remember where I got the other one from. I don't think it was eBay.
PC?
It was probably a trade with somebody, but it's been a while. I can't remember.
But I would say recently, it seems like CGC's grading a little more
Strict?
Yeah.
You think so?
It seems like that. The last unboxing.
There's been lots of disappointment.
You know what? Hopefully that's not the case this time, but all right, Star Trek number 1, 7.0. So this one came back the same.
Okay.
Well,
Consistent.
we hope.
Off-white pages. Well, yes, that's true.
This could be the 8.5. I came back 7.0.
Good call.
So the thing I find interesting about Star Trek books is like the numbers aren't on the outside. You have to open up the book to see what issue it is, which I kind of found annoying because I have a lot of these and I had no idea what issues were what. So, and unfortunately, I didn't have any Star Trek number ones. They were all. I think I started with like issue 3 or something like that. So. All right, 7-0.
I can hold this
No,
one.
not
Alright.
bad.
If this last one, if it bumped up to a 9, that's pretty amazing. But hopefully, it's still an 8.5. We'll see what happens. Drake, what you got? Let's
I
look.
don't know.
Son of a beast! This went down to an 8.
Oh,
That's
from
BS.
an 8.5.
Yeah.
And he got pressed and cleaned,
it
signed,
went down.
and it goes down to an 8.
Oh my gosh! Freaking CGC. It was.
Wait. Okay, both signatures on there.
Its
Yeah.
signatures are on there though, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Maybe that's why it went down. Someone drew on it.
I don't know.
Someone drew on.
Tag on it though, but
Yeah.
also what's a little bit funny is William Shatner and George Takei aren't really that close anymore. So
buds.
Shatner was there on different days and Takei was there on different days. So Shatner signed his on August 13th and Takei was August 14th. So I think that's a little bit funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, crap. I'm a little disappointed in that. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still an 8.0, which is a solid grade.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, obviously that affects the value, but you know what? It's a nice. I really like the round numbers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, did it go down in value even though you added the signatures from the 8.0, 8.5 to 8.0?
I mean, the signatures I'm sure raised the value, but I don't.
Yeah.
You know, the book itself, I don't know how much it went
But
down.
if you would have sent it to CGC and they would have broken it apart and then had them sign it, they would have at least saw the 8.5. Any regrets there or not?
Is that a conspiracy theory? You
No,
think
I think if CGC receives something that they've already graded, they will give you the same grade unless there's something like.
They'd stand by their work, basically.
I think so. Exactly. It's like saying, verifying that what we did.
Yeah.
Basically, not to get egg on their face, I guess.
I don't
Nobody
know,
likes the
Drake.
egg on the face.
I really don't know enough about it to tell you a right answer or not. I know if you send it to their little presser people, I'm sure that would be different, but because I'm sure they would want to grade bump it because it's theirs. But now this last one, this one could go either way because this book was from the 80s, and I've sent off some ones that I have, that for 80s or 90s, and they don't come back particularly high. So
What are you hoping?
I don't really know what to expect with this. So
Real quick, what's the plan with these? We got 3 of them.
well, this is probably going to sound bad, but I'm at least going to keep the highest graded one.
Well, of course.
The other 2 I'll probably hang on to until maybe those actors aren't with us anymore or something like that, and kind of sell those at some point.
No, of course.
I mean, I don't need 3 of these.
You don't need 3. You've only got 2 arms.
That's true. So I'll definitely hang on to the. I mean, the 8.0 is also a white pager, which is pretty sweet too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
Yeah,
at some point I'll sell the other 2. I just don't know when.
Yep.
So, but for now, I mean, William Shatner's like in his 90s, I think,
Oh,
which
wow.
is kind of crazy. He's still doing all these conventions.
Did he ever go into space?
There's like
Okay.
an Amazon special on it that I would like to watch, but I just haven't yet. So
All right, sorry.
All right, quickly, grade. What do you want? Come on.
I would like at least a 9.4. If
9.4?
If it's 9.8, I'll be really happy. But I really don't know.
Was this a really good book?
It was from '88. I mean, the book itself isn't really worth a ton. So
Crisis on Infinity Earth, so you said?
Infinite Earths.
I'm saying 8.0.
Well, crap.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah.
would be rough. George Perez, he does good art, but at least to me, there wasn't any huge keys that he actually worked on.
Yeah.
And my stuff is mostly DC, so this was just kind of the best DC book that I had that I wanted him to sign. So,
There you go.
All right.
so
Ready?
I'm ready. Oh, 9.2. That's rough, but hey, we'll take it.
Man, seems to be a theme as of late, Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's a sweet
That's
cover.
such an awesome cover, though.
Sweet cover.
So yeah, the the CW show, they'll do the little crossovers, and they did, I believe, the Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline. So this is actually issue 7. So this is kind of one of the more iconic covers and issues of the series. So that's why I picked this one. The other one would be issue 1. I can't remember what that looks like off the top of my head, but I think this one is probably the nicer one. So.
Yeah. It's
But
a great cover.
pretty cool that I got his signature, and George, I hope he's with us, a while longer. He seems like a really cool guy, but I'm happy to finally have one of his books signed. So
Cool.
all right, boys. Well, that's going to conclude the episode for this week. So stay tuned for next week because we have a banger of an episode as usual. And comment down below what your favorite Signature Series book is that you have in your collection.
Oh, yeah.
Because these Star Trek ones, those are my favorites
Your
now.
favorite?
So I got a lot of signed books, a lot of valuable ones, but these are just my personal favorites now. So
Very cool.
Adam, go ahead and take us out on this. All right?
All right.
Go ahead. Tell the folks.
Until next time. Have a good one.